to another video, and today I'm freaking loving life. Last week was the end of my training cycle and my mock meet, which if you haven't seen, by the way, go and watch. Put it up on Thursday. You would have seen a couple of PRs prior to that, but yeah, the mock meet was up on Thursday. Go and watch it now. It was so nearly like amazing. Like, it was good, but it was almost freaking incredible. Squat went really well, bench press went really well, and deadlift should have gone well. But like I said in the mock meet video, I feel like there is some kind of like gypsy curse me. I feel like someone's got like a little voodoo doll of me somewhere, and they're doing weird things to me, preventing me from getting a 700-pound deadlift. Because I know I've got it, like I know I've so comfortably definitely got it, but just things keep spiraling against me. But it's one of those. I mean, I still got a good total, I still got a PR total, so I'm not gonna complain. I'm happy with that. And I've woken up this morning knowing that I can do whatever the hell I freaking want. I'm gonna have a few days, probably a week off training. I don't have to eat, which sounds weird, but like I spent the most part of the last 6 months to a year just eating a stupid amount of food, like 6,000 calories a day. So now that I'm having a few days off training, and particularly with the fact I'm not going to be testing anytime soon, there is no pressure on me to eat loads of food. So that is, bizarrely enough, that is the thing. I mean, a lot of people look forward to finishing a competition and being able to eat loads. I'm the opposite. I finish and I'm like, yes, I don't have to eat loads of food, which probably is hard for you to understand, but try eating 6,000 calories every day for a year, and I'm pretty sure you will empathise with me. Anyway, it is like, I think it's like 11:30, and I haven't eaten yet, which is pretty freaking weird, but like I said, there's no pressure on me. Good morning, Luca. What are you doing? What are you doing? That's weird. Yeah, I haven't eaten yet because I don't need to. So on the plus side, looking pretty shredded. 6,000 calories a day. A lot of donuts and cakes. It's not too bad, is it? Considering my situation. Anyway, yes, in terms of what we're doing today, we've got a few things planned. We're going to a friend's house to make cakes. That's the thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Why are we doing that? What? For the party tonight. Ah, okay, I see. Right, so we're going to our friends tonight for like a party as such. It will just be like a gathering, drinking and that kind of thing, eating some food. And so we're going to go to other friends earlier on in the day to make some cakes in preparation for the party. So as always, I will take you along for the ride, but for now I should probably eat something because I'm pretty hungry and it is quite late. Right, there are two issues with me having breakfast. Issue one is that we have no food, particularly no milk. Good. Issue two is that Sarah's not stressed to me the time element. Basically we need to be at their house in like 2 seconds, so even if we had food, I wouldn't have time to eat it. So I'm quickly going to have a banana. I've got some protein with water because I'm a peasant and we haven't got any milk. Plus I haven't drank or eaten anything today, so I should probably have some kind of fluid. I'm going to have that with these, which is my omega-3, alpha men, whatever it's called, which is like a multivitamin and glucosamine. Like this. They're all fine apart from the, I think it's the Alpha Men one, always like, you can just taste it in your throat. It's freaking disgusting. Anyway, we're going to go to our friends and I'm going to have to try and steal some food for my breakfast. Right, we're here and it is bloody freezing. I think it's like 1 degree. There's like snow on the floor and stuff. It's February to be fair, but it's just suddenly, it was getting warmer now, it suddenly just got freaking cold. Anyway, let's go inside and steal some food. Toast is done. Luca has stolen George's toy. Luca! Luca! What are you doing? Oh my god, he's going mental. Right, I'm gonna eat this and then I think the football's on. How good is that when it's like friggin' freezing outside? Having a fire is pretty sweet. Anyway, the cakes I believe are well underway. Oh my god. Look at these bad boys. Yeah, that's good, sirs. Right there. Squeeze it out, come on. Squeeze it out, girl. There's a lot of cakes. Is there any more? Hidden away anywhere?
No.
Can you account for the varied sizes here, or?
Homemade.
What are they? Like red velvet?
Yeah.
And then what's the icing?
Like cream cheese.
Cream cheese. Nice. Now I know I said that I was going to eat not much today because I don't have to. It is almost 3 o'clock and I've eaten 3 bits of toast today. What am I doing? I'm freaking starving. So, come to Sez's mum's and this is what is on the agenda. We have some bread and some cheese and some meatballs. Spot the difference between now and about 5 seconds ago. That's right, this is the long sleeve version of the shirt I was just wearing, and the reason for that is that I got changed because we're about to go to our friends and I wore a blue top, and it turns out this party is red and pink themed because of the impending threat of Valentine's Day, and so the only other red top I own is this one, and so I'm wearing it. Now, like I said, we're about to go. There's going to be some food there, and there's going to be some drink there, and I am going to have a few drinks. That's right, have a few drinks. That will be the first time I've drunk significantly, probably in maybe 6 months, like a long time to be fair. And so I thought I would take this chance to briefly talk to you about alcohol, like whether I drink and the effects it can have on your physique and on your training. Now, first things first, yes, I do drink, but I am by no means a big drinker, and there are 2 main reasons for that. The first one is that I'm quite weird, or I'm a weirdo. Like, I can be weird and have fun like all the time. I mean, I could be sat in a room by myself and I can like find things funny, so I don't really need to get drunk to have fun. I mean, if I get drunk, like, I'm just a slightly exaggerated version of my weird self, but I can still have fun without getting drunk, so there's no like need for me to do it. And then secondly, kind of the practical reasons. So firstly, the fact that I tend to drive places, so obviously I'm not going to break the law and drink drive. Now obviously we have Luca as well, so that means getting up in the night and stuff. And then also, like, I'm a pretty massive lightweight, like you wouldn't believe. I know numerous girls that can comfortably outdrink me. I can have like 3 or 4 drinks and be pretty drunk. So it just kind of isn't very practical, because like if I had to like a few drinks of a meal, I'd get drunk and it would be pretty embarrassing, you know. So I wouldn't really ever like have a drink with a meal. I wouldn't like have a beer with a meal. It's quite rare I do that. I would only really get drunk, only really drink if I was going to get drunk, you know. So it doesn't really happen that often, but like I said, I don't avoid it. It's just that it doesn't really, the opportunity never seems to arise. But in terms of alcohol and like its effect on training and stuff, I mean, really, there isn't a great deal of effect. So as is the case with most things, if you do it in moderation, it's fine, you know. Saying I always say about eating cakes and stuff, like eating crap, it's fine in moderation. If you go nuts, then obviously there are going to be side effects, and the same with drinking. If you drink all the time, like, of course there are going to be effects on your physique and on your performance in the gym. But if you do it sensibly and you do it, you know, like a few drinks on the weekend and stuff is absolutely fine. Obviously the short-term effects, you know, if you're drunk then you're not going to be able to train well, obviously, but in terms of the long-term effects, there aren't really going to be any, so it's fine. All I would say is, like, in terms of when you actually drink that evening, in terms of combating the hangover, like what I always do is just drink loads and loads of water. I'm amazed that people don't seem to use this tip. Like, it works unbelievably well. So when you're hungover, most of the effects you're feeling are actually caused by the dehydration. So when you are drinking, like when you get home and you're about to go to bed, just down as much water as you can physically stomach. Like, if you literally have like 2, 3, 4 pints of water, which is what I do in the morning, you will feel 1,000,000 times better than you would do. I promise you, if you haven't tried it before, try it, give it a go. If you tend to suffer from hangovers, like, just drink loads and loads of water. I mean, like an excessive amount before you go to bed, and you'll be amazed at the results. But yeah, that's pretty much that. Like, like I said, as is the case with most things, you know, there is nothing really that's bad for you apart from, like, you know, head-butting a bear or like jumping off a cliff. Like, nothing is that bad for you as long as you do it in moderation. Like, drinking's fine, just don't go nuts. And yeah, there's not going to be any effects on your physique or on your training performance long term, as long as you don't, you know, go mental and like become an alcoholic. Because as far as I know, there are no top class alcoholic bodybuilders or powerlifters out there, unless they're kind of closet ones, so probably isn't going to be good for you. And yes, that's that. So we're going to go in a minute. Sarah's just getting dressed. Obviously I've not eaten much today at all, which is kind of partially deliberate, but partially because I've been quite busy. Spent the last couple of hours replying to emails and stuff, and then hanging out with Luca, so I will try and catch up on my eating when we get there. Have a few drinks, should be fun, so let's go. And I am here. Now, I was holding this in my mouth for the thumbnail, but I had to take the lid off for authenticity, so I did actually drink a bit of vodka, which was not deliberate, but woo! Yeah, and I backwashed in the bowl. So that is now, that's probably about 10% saliva. Right, here is the spread that you've seen in the thumbnail, no doubt. Here's all the cakes from earlier, there's a random sweets, freaking loads of alcohol, and then, in a bit, we're going to have some pizza. Hello. Not interested. That should be good. Well, that element of it is annoying. Ow. That's more meat. And then no vegetables, so yeah. That'll be what we're eating. Let's go. Okay, we are up and running. This pizza is mine, so I'm keeping it quiet from those gimps over there. We also have a lot more than I thought, so there's like 3 there. There's 2 here. There's 2 in there. And then there's 1 out there already. So we have a lot of pizza. I also have this, which is like a pina colada. Well, it looks like an empty glass, but it is a pina colada. Yeah.
So like the hotel.
Just more light.
How long for?
Just more light.
Nice perspective. Cheapest. What, the one?
Vanessa, can you explain what these bad boys are?
Right, these are espresso martinis.
Uh-huh.
Yes,
What's in it? Espresso and martini?
yeah. So you've got.
Alright.
Do you actually want to know?
Yeah.
Right, okay, so you've got vodka, you've got coffee, specifically not decaf, Kahlua, Baileys.
No, it's not working.
Uh-huh. Nice. What does that smell?
It's this thing he's putting behind you.
Oh yeah. This absolute freak. What is wrong with you? Why are you doing this? What are you doing? What are you doing? And what is that? It's like a ginormous tangerine. Look how thick that skin is. What do you do with it? Take a bite out of it? What do you do with it?
You eat it.
What's it called?
It's a pomelo.
Why are you doing that?
They're nice.
Who does this? Right, we're over here drinking espresso martinis and you're doing this.
They're well nice. They're like.
Thank you. The things on there.
Okay, so the weird pomelo thing has been opened. I'm going to try it for the first time. It feels hard. It feels like, like plasticky. It's really hard.
Oh, so you literally have to take that off.
Yeah, but the gear we had to take is ridiculous.
I mean, okay. Tastes like,
So we've got
unlike weak grapefruit. It's not bad to be fair. It's getting mental in here. We're now having fish fingers. What are you doing? Why are you cooking fish fingers?
Extra protein.
Okay, this is pretty crazy. Phil, explain the game please, what are we doing?
Okay, so we're about to play the story of
Okay, we've already started.
Stop it!
They've already started! They've already started!
You've got loads in your mouth, Sam. Stop it!
She has done this before.
Okay, get ready, get ready.
Come on! Get up there, mate. Hurry up! Keep going! It's a race! Oh my gosh. I'm third, but I think I'm gonna...
Go, James,
Oh, this is gonna suck. Come on, sirs. Focus. Focus. This is quite close.
He's beating you, come on!
No, you should say, oh, he is, yeah. Says, come on. Come on! Take it seriously. Fennell, you definitely started too early then.
No, she didn't.
Yes, you did. That says, tag me and I'm ready to go.
She would have been.
Come on, Nikki, hurry up.
Yes, Nikki. I love these shimmer. It's like a mower. Oh.
You suck.
My mouth is on.
Damn it.
We are the winning
Thank
team.
you.
That is brilliant.
Just do an extra bit of paper. Because that was a bit sort of, you know.
It doesn't matter because it's starting depends how many you get through and it goes. Like, oh, so cute. This cute. I'm biased. Yes, that's
Back home and the party is over. Actually, it's still going, but we came home because obviously we have Luca, who is in bed, and we felt bad for Zez's dad. Didn't want him to be here like all night. Plus, Luca will probably get up at least once, so we don't want to be like mega tired. But that was fun. That was good. I didn't go like nuts. I had like 2 pina coladas and 2 what are they called? Martini. What? Espresso martinis, yes, so like 4 drinks. I feel fine, but in keeping with my advice earlier, I'll have like 2 of these because I don't want to go nuts, because like I said, I didn't drink that much, but just to make sure I feel good tomorrow, because I have things to do. It's a pretty strange combination of food. I had like pizza, then that weird melon thing, then loads of sweets, then some cakes, and then some fish fingers. So standard. And now, my friends, I'm going to bed because it's late and I'm tired, and that's what I do when it's late and I'm tired. So I sincerely hope you've enjoyed the video, guys. If you have enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up, and I will see you tomorrow.